Brainiac systems activated. We did it, guys. Hello, everyone. This is Warhawk Beyond 2040, bringing to you some very exciting news from the world of the DCU, where it has been announced and confirmed that Lars Eidinger has been officially cast as Brainiac for the upcoming Superman sequel, Man of Tomorrow, which is set to be released in 2027. Wow. Holy cow. I never ever thought I would see the day that we would be getting not only a Superman movie with Brainiac as the main villain, but we've now got an actor officially cast in the role of Brainiac. And that for me has made my dream come true because anybody who knows me personally, and I've said this so many times to anybody who asks me who is my favorite Superman villain of all time, and I have always said without hesitation it's Brainiac. And Brainiac has always been a guy who I've been wanting to see in a Superman movie since forever. And to be honest, and I'm sure there are a lot of people who will probably agree with what I'm about to say, I have been officially burned out with Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor has been in virtually every Superman movie since they started making Superman movies back in the 70s. And, you know, people have said, well, Zod's been in quite a few Superman movies. Yes, that's true, but Zod hasn't been in as much Superman movies as Lex Luthor. And, Superman has got quite a good collection of villains. He may not have the best rogues gallery compared to somebody like Batman or Spider Man, but Superman has got, a good number of great villains. Bizarro, depending on what continuity or version you know, General Zod, Toyman, Parasite, Metallo, Doomsday, Darkseid. Although Darkseid, I would probably push him more as a Justice League villain than a Superman villain, but he still counts. But at the same time, we just keep having Lex Luthor in every single movie, and I'm sick and tired of it. So, in one respect, the Lex Luthor Superman movie curse has officially been broken. So, in that respect, I'm really happy about that. And, you know, the choice of actor is an interesting one because this is the first time that an actor that has been cast in the role is somebody I've never heard of. So I'm not going to really sit here and say, well, this guy's done this and he's done that and he's been in this movie or he's been in this TV show. I honestly know nothing about this guy. The only thing I do know is he's a German actor and he's got quite a good pedigree behind him. But that's it. That's all I know. So I'm not going to bash this guy. Oh, he's not going to do this, or he's not as good as this guy. There's nothing to compare him to. I mean, yes, James Masters did play Brainiac in Smallville, but his was more the Milton Fine version of Brainiac. So we didn't really get to see all that crazy stuff that we know Brainiac for. But as far as Superman movies are concerned, this is the first time. This is the first guy we are getting to play Brainiac in a Superman movie. And I'm really excited to see what this guy is going to bring to the table. I'm sure he's going to do an excellent job. Obviously, we don't really know what direction they'll take Brainiac in, Are they going to do makeup? Are they going to do CGI around him? Or is he going to provide the voice? Who knows? But we have officially got Brainiac as the main villain for the next Superman movie, which is, of course, Man of Tomorrow. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm absolutely excited for this one. I'm hoping that they'll adapt the whole Kandor story arc where Brainiac shrunk and stole the city of Kandor and placed it in a bottle, which we all know that in the classic Silver Age Superman comic books. So hopefully we'll see something like that. Could we get a version of Brainiac that's very similar to the one we got in Superman Unbound? Possibly. Who knows? You know, when you've got a character like Brainiac who's been around since the 50s, there's plenty of good stories to choose from and adapt for a Superman movie. But I had to get this out there. I had to let you guys know my thoughts, and I'm really looking forward to this. And as I said, I know nothing about, and I think that in a way is a good thing because having an actor you know nothing about just makes expectations much more higher because it adds a lot of curiosity to the audience because when you have an actor who nobody knows anything about, you're more curious to see what their action chops are like. And having an unknown actor instead of a household name, you know, having a big name doesn't always necessarily mean you're guaranteed success. Sometimes you are, but sometimes you're not. But having an unknown actor, for my money, is a good move. So props to James Gunn for going down that route. And, you know, I'm glad he chose to go with an unknown actor because I think it adds more excitement around Brainiac because this is somebody fans have been wanting to see, including myself, for a really long time now. So fingers crossed. Let's hope Lars Eidinger does Brainiac justice, and I'm sure he's going to deliver an epic performance. So let's hope and pray for the best, guys. Let's just wait and see what happens. So, anyway, that's going to be it from me. I'm going to wrap this up now. How do you guys feel about Lars Eidinger cast as Brainiac for Man of Tomorrow? Are you excited? How do you think he'll perform as Brainiac? Do you think he'll do a good job? And what story arcs would you like to see adapted to Man of Tomorrow? Would you like to see the classic Brainiac shrinking and stealing the city of Kandor? Would you like to see them adapt the Superman Unbound story arc, or maybe one of the story arcs from the 90s cartoon, perhaps? You know what to do, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave your thoughts and comments down below, and I will see all of you next time. So until then, take care, everybody, and stay safe. And once again, as always, much appreciated. Thanks for listening.